in height, very not tall,
Is it
I
a
guess at
tall
all.
person?
And I'm talking, and when I mean not tall at all, I probably refer about that person being, I don't know, let's say 4.5, 4 to 4.5 inches tall. Like
So a
really,
dwarf.
like really little, Oompa Loompa
Like a
style type of person. Just comes out, midget, like super short,
like
probably towards gnome or leprechaun. You
I'd
know,
say more like a pixie if I remember my fairy lore correctly.
something like that. But it's actually a human. It's not like it doesn't have pointy ears. It doesn't have glowing eyes. It doesn't fart sparkles or anything like that. It doesn't have wings.
Three.
So it's not like Tinkerbell or anything like that. It's just a person. So that person opens the
John,
door and comes out and says, "Hey guys, um, hi, my name is John. Um, finally you guys let me out."
and the beast that tried to kill us, as I'm
No,
like,
no, no, no.
no, no, I'm referring to the beast from before that broke off the. Why's the door back on? And like look back towards the others.
Good question.
And Vuk is just
Like,
is just looking in your vision. He's just looking straight, so it wouldn't be answering. And he's like, "Well, this is my house. The door has always been on. But thank you. There was a creature up here. I don't know what happened, but I'm glad that it's gone. I don't know what you guys did. But thank you for saving me. I don't know. Things have been going crazy for the last 3 days. I mean, I used to be tall, and look at me now.
okay, I was about to ask that. Yes. Yeah.
That's the craziest thing
So
ever. You know. But do you guys know what's going on?
no, other than cult, a potential cult. So, would you
Oh,
mind
well,
if we look down there?
what are you
We
looking
found
for?
that evidence of said cult
Well,
present.
I live here, and I don't have anything about a cold down there. So, I mean, but if you want to go look, you can go look. But I
Yes,
tell you what, we should probably go look for the cold, whatever the cold is.
yes. This was one of the places where I've seen the cult.
Where
You
did you
were
see it?
also away for 3 days, so
What?
things could have appeared.
And also, this place was abandoned. So,
Well, no, it's not abandoned. Look around. And when you look around, if you turn around, you see that the lights are on. There's all brand new furniture over there that looks brand new. Lights are on. The radio's on. There's music going. Vuk is actually dancing by himself to the sound of some song that is going on right now behind you guys. I
And
mean,
eh, are they just standing there and not moving an inch?
so
What is going on?
it's like,
I
no, I mean, I'm telling you, it's not here. You guys need to find
well,
what's going on. I know because I've been seeing this happen for a while now, and I would really like for this town to go back to the way it used to. This place used to be a safe place to live, and I
yeah.
know that that stuff that was going on over there during the parade, it was not okay. It freaked me out. I ran over here to the house, and it was funny because when I ran, I hit my head against a tree branch. I'm normally 7 feet tall, and I got home, and I figured people were gonna end up breaking into the house, so I went downstairs to hide, and look at me now. I mean, you look like you're For all I know, 10 feet tall.
I see. Well, why don't you talk to our friends here while I look downstairs?
Okay.
Just for ease of mind, maybe there was something you weren't able to find due to your height.
Like, you want me to talk to them about my height in the hopes that my height is just going to stretch me magically?
No. No, I'm referring to the fact that you may not have found something down there because you're so short. I'm
Right.
saying I'm going down there because I'm taller than you.
But
As you
what I'm
just
worried
step
about
down.
is about why I'm so short right
John's just gonna carefully step over him and use his pen light and
now. Hey!
look.
Hey! Hey! He says, don't do that. You know, that's not okay. And he goes ahead and while you're going over him, he just tickles your balls as you go through. It's like, hey,
I just point the gun at him. You not do that again.
hey, I can say the same thing.
Wait, is he actually heading downstairs?
Yeah, because we.
Well, Luke, you actually see them both just staring at the door. They're not moving, they're just staring at the door. And you hear them talking too. Because everything they say, you can hear it. However, you don't see anybody else. You just see them standing over there having a conversation.
Ah, bloody hell. Oh. Is we take a deep breath, approach them, and hit them on the back of the head just hard enough to hurt, but not inflict injuries. Hopefully.
Okay?
Hey, it worked the first time around.
Go for it.
Two times brawl.
Yeah. Do that.
What the? Why is it aiming floor?
I don't know. But obviously you
I was
didn't pass because you had a 40, apparently.
Yeah. I don't
So
get
it doesn't really matter what you aim to. You just didn't pass. Alright, so... So nothing happens there. And on whatever is going on with you, Keegan, you continue trucking on downstairs. And Belinda, you actually stay with a little degenerate midget over there, and he's like, well, you guys better have my height. I don't know how you guys are gonna get it, and I keep telling you, it's not down there, because otherwise I wouldn't be this short. I'm telling you, we gotta go investigate somewhere. I know I saw a place around here that that is probably with information or whatever's going on. You guys don't want to listen. But you, Keegan, on the very bottom, down there, go ahead and roll spy hidden. Spot hidden.
He may still be getting food. In the chat it says BRB getting food.
Okay. So I'm going to have to roll it for you. It's alright. I'm used to that. So let's get some spot hidden for Keegan. He is Dr. Bide, I want to say. No, Dr. Bide, Monster Times. John Crow. Yeah. Junk rope.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about
All right, roll spot hidden then if you're back.
Alright. God. Alright.
Didn't find nothing.
I see nothing.
No,
So then why don't we go?
you don't find anything down there in the basement. You don't find anything important, anything crazy, whatever. You see that the basement has a couple of lights over there that light up. There's a couple of empty barrels. Some boxes with non-perishable foods and things like that. That the guy stores maybe bottles of wine, maybe some food, maybe candles, but that's it. Nothing crazy. So the little midget kind of yells at you from the door. He's like, "All right, if you're done snooping down there, we should get going now. I mean, ultimately up here, your friends are getting a little tired of waiting for you. We could be finding out whatever information we're missing from this."
Where do you suggest we go?
It's like, I don't know, we can go anywhere that it's not here. Anywhere where there's information. I mean, there has to be something somewhere.
You know what? Remembering that things haven't always been as they seemed, John's going to take some of the perishable foods just to see if everyone else sees the same thing.
So, well, the only one that will listen to you if you call him from down there. Actually, no. Everybody will listen to you. Only that Vuk can hear you from next to you because he sees you just standing there.
Yeah, so I'm like, does anyone else see this as I go up thinking I'm, like, yes, does anyone see with the same thing I'm seeing as I hold out a non-perishable food?
I can see it.
And I try slapping him on the back of the head again. Trying to wake him up.
Okay.
Keep.
So you try to wake him up and nothing happens.
Yeah, and I fail.
Yeah, no, nothing happens. You shake him a little bit and he's like, nothing. He just keeps talking. All right. And the little midget says, "All right, well, again, I am John Pulaski, and I'm going to find out what happened over here to my hide or not. I think we all should get out of here and go find out some clues. Maybe go check on the on this creepy house that is around the corner that I found out that I never seen before. I'm pretty sure there's nothing there, but maybe we can go look. I mean, I'm more of a guy." He says, "I'm more of a guy of action, so I think we should just go in there. Maybe tell them to go away and to restore things. Why bother going to look for stuff around? I mean, what can be the worst thing to happen? Let's just go."
Oh,
Is everyone in agreement then, I suppose? Like, I'm looking to Wolf
And you say that, and you hear him saying, "Is everyone in agreement?" But you don't have no idea what he's talking about.
Right, let's go out.
Alright then, let's us go.
All right. So
The moment they were, let's say, a city block away, just gonna run up to him. Okay, what did you see?
Our new little friend John Pulaski.
There was no one there.
Is he still here?
Yeah, there he is. He's walking right next to you. He's like, yeah, you guys,
There's no one
you
there.
guys are really cool helping me. I really appreciate it. I think we're almost there right now. We're just gonna get there. We're gonna talk to whoever is there. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get to the bottom of this.
Oh dear. Wolf, I think you left something at the house. What? Do you want to go grab that quick?
No, I got my yellow jacket
Nice.
on, and all of a sudden, when you look at it, he's got a yellow jacket on and some blue pants and a green shirt. He looks like a flag, for all you know. I mean, he doesn't match at all, but he's got a cone hat that he's wearing, just walking around with you.
I'm talking to Wolf,
Oh,
or Arlene's character. Like if he doesn't see him, I'm like, but Wolf, I think you left something back there. Why don't you go look while I continue on with our friend here?
Yes, I think I may have lost something there.
And here's my flashlight for you.
no, I'm pretty sure you guys are wasting your time. We need to get to the bottom of this. I mean, okay, fine. You know what? Just go to the house. You know what? I think you may find what you're looking for over there if you look hard enough. That's fine.
Hey, let's go take a look.
Yeah, go.
This
All
is
right,
gonna be
so-
bad.
So you turn around and you start walking back. So you open the
Yeah.
door. In the moment that you open the door, go ahead and roll. Listen.
Just a second.
Listen.
This is gonna be bad.
Is everybody rolling listen?
No, just him.
Okay.
All right. So you pass the listen roll. And oh no, actually you didn't pass the listen roll. So you
I
got
didn't
26.
pass the list at all.
Yeah, you got 26. So you don't hear anything. Are you going in?
Very slowly, very carefully.
Okay. You get in, and by now you can clearly hear the basement door. I mean, you see that the basement door is broken in pieces over there, and you hear that something from the basement is making noises. There's growling noises coming up. There's steps that sound kind of loud. Walls that are getting banged on and hit.
Does it sound like it's coming close? Is the sound getting louder?
Roll your luck.
I don't like that.
Uh,
Why?
yeah, the sound is getting really loud to the point that you just pay attention to the sound real quick, and all of a sudden you see that a gas just exits the door and is right in front of you, like right there.
Well, shit.
So what do you do?
Okay, first I need to check again. Can it just dump money to telekinesis to increase the amount of weight I can put behind it?
I mean, you can roll the telekinesis on hard and try to push him if you want, or something like that.
I'm asking because the rule on telekinesis says that telekinesis has power equal to what a human can physically move.
Right.
Every point added, what one human can physically do. Every point added increases the power by one human.
Okay, and what are you trying to add the extra points from?
I have magic points, and I'm gonna try to add them to
Oh, I
transform
see
the
what you're
thing
saying.
away
Okay,
before running
go
away.
ahead and roll it then.
I'm going to dump 5 points into this. That means I'm going to attempt to push it with approximately strength of 6 people. And who wants to bet that I'm going to fail?
Go ahead and roll your telekinesis.
8.
All right. So no doubt, you push him back, and he actually dodges the basement door and continues on all the way back towards the kitchen. In the meantime,
Okay,
in the
time to run away.
meantime, in the meantime, John, the little guy, tells you, "All right, well, let's just get going. I mean, there's no way I'm sitting around over here waiting. I mean, we got stuff to do."
It'd be rude to leave a friend behind, you know?
Oh, he knows where we're
Manners.
going. I mean, this is important.
We don't know what we're dealing with. Besides, I was raised at least to wait.
It's like, since
Why do we
when
wait
you
for-
start worrying about knowing what we're dealing with?
Well, that's why I wanted to go into your basement in the first place. That's why.
You didn't know what you were dealing with, and you found me there. See, there's nothing to worry about.
He went nowhere.
You know, I think you should trust me a little more. You know, I got your back.
I mean, we just
We
met,
don't know anything about you.
we just know your name and that we just met you.
Exactly. And I told you, I'm looking forward to help you. So let's go. We gotta stop this. You know, I have a family too that I'm waiting for them to come back, and they can't come back like this. You know, we need to do something about this stuff.
Well, a smart man would at least wait for a friend.
Well, yeah, but I mean, he can catch up. I mean, he knows where we're going. You know, we got
We know
important
him
things.
more than you, you know, like as we're hoping to buy time.
Oh my God!
to
You
come
know,
back.
why do I have to hide over here? Look how little I am.
I'm just saying, just manners and all that. Besides, power in numbers, plenty of reasons
Manners?
why. I don't know why you're the leader. all of a sudden.
Manners? What manners? You broke inside my house. What manners are you talking about?
Well, it seems like weird things have been going on, and we didn't know what exactly we're getting into. That's why we're looking.
And you found that out when you broke into my house?
Technically, yes, we did break into your house, but also we did help you.
Exactly. See, so you broke into my house without knowing anything. So let's go, and you know we'll learn as we, you know, that's your thing. That's that. You know, I am just suggesting for us to continue following your master plan. Your master plan is the non-plan plan, which I'm fine with the non-plan plan. Let's just go wing it. We're good.
We're good with winging it. We're just also wanting to wait for our friend to come back.
Oh look, he's coming back. See, he's coming back. I hear him right now. That he's just. I think
I just look back at the house.
he just found him. He just found something over there, and he's just probably sitting down on a chair or something, resting, looking at whatever he found. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's having a heck of a time. So.
How can you hear that exactly? We're all the way over here, a block.
Well, because
away.
I haven't heard anybody screaming. So obviously he's not in trouble.
Who said anything about screaming?
Well, that's what people do when they get scared. They're in trouble.
just turn around, look at the direction. Like,
All right.
is he actually coming out?
So Vuk, um, what do you do now that the creature is like pinned all the way back on the by the kitchen?
Running away.
Okay, so you run out. Vuk all of a sudden comes out, and you actually see him coming out. You see him coming out, but go ahead and roll your power, both of you.
Alright.
On hard.
Nine.
Still on hard.
No.
No.
No, regular.
Alright. Please succeed.
All right. So you guys see that Vuk just calmly walks out from the house. He appears to be to have right now a very distinguished type of walk to himself. He's just taking his time to get to you guys, and finally he gets to you, to where you're at, and you can hear him clearly talking to you. And as he talks to you, which I'm pretty sure that Vuk will say whatever Vuk will say. But to you, you guys hear, oh, guys, guess what? I didn't find anything there. There was nothing back there. So, you know what? I think we need to go to the place, or anywhere else for that matter. There's really nothing back there.
There is one problem with that. Sorry. Vuk is. Vuk should have a limp
Yeah, but
because of a knife wound.
they don't.
And
They don't.
he
They don't.
doesn't walk a dignified.
They fail the
way.
power roll, so they don't really see your limp or anything. And it's not like you told them for real that there's nothing wrong going on there. They just see and hear whatever they're wanting to hear and see at this moment.
I see your lip has gotten much better. Did you find something to help you out with it?
Well, he's like, yeah, I
Totally.
just you hear him say, yeah, there was a dead rat on the floor. I just rubbed it a little bit, like put some of the dead blood on my wound, and it just got better somehow.
I'm sorry, what?
I rubbed a dead rat from the floor on my leg, and now I'm feeling much better.
I just like looked to Belinda like, you heard that, right? Right?
Yeah. If you have a wound, we can go get some more over there. There are plenty at his house.
Sure.
Yeah, I saw one on my way out that maybe you just want to pet. It's a little tiny fella. Super cute looks. Got some funny feet.
Yeah. John's gonna walk over, confused, with the got Magnum at the ready.
What? I'm telling you, it's fine. We're talking about a little rats, okay? They're probably the size of I don't know, probably half your foot, not bigger than that. You're gonna waste bullets on that? That is just so dramatic, Book says. And Book, when you come out, you see them talking. You hear them talking and saying all this stuff. You just don't hear your own replies. And you see them that they're starting to walk towards the house.
John with an extremely confused expression on his face, like.
What do you
Is
do?
this another dump?
What do you say?
I
This
said.
is basically. Oh,
I said.
John's face.
Okay,
Sorry.
never mind.
Omega, sorry.
I said that ultimately you standing down there because you just ran out of the house, because you saw that creature. However, you also hear them talking, and you see how they are they're starting to head towards the house slowly after having that conversation with an invisible person, for all you know. And they're just heading towards the house.
The move is yours.
I'm not sure what I can do.
Well,
Honestly, my character doesn't even know your characters that well, so
are you going with them? Are you
first
staying
thing is,
there?
can I just sort of try pushing them slash gripping them, so to attempt to
Go ahead and
much
roll
more to attempt to
intelligence.
wake them up for whatever's happening.
Roll intelligence.
Okay.
Yeah, you end up realizing that that might not necessarily be the best idea ever, because if you cripple them and something comes out of it, they won't be able to run away.
Not cripple them.
Yeah.
Rip us, he's saying.
Yes. Just trip them.
Well, all right.
Yes, I.
Can I attempt?
Sure, go ahead. Go ahead and roll
Okay.
your brawling. Let's see how bad this goes. Watch when you break a
Not
bone
hurt
or
them.
something. Go ahead.
I mean, I would have to roll stupidly high for that, but actually stupidly low. Okay, that should be enough to just make them to.
Okay. So let's say that you just
Hopefully.
go behind one of them, and as they're walking, you kind of slightly push their feet in front of their other foot, and they kind of trip down. And so we'll go ahead and give me a 1d10.
What?
You roll a 1d10 real quick for me. Thank you. So you guys get to roll a 1d8 damage. Actually, not both of you guys. So far, Keegan. I need you, Vuk, to roll another brawl for Valinda and see if the same thing happens to her too.
Oh boy, I have a major wound.
If that was for damage, and I miss her.
So unfortunately, yeah, you don't get to trip Belinda. Yeah. So the little guy, right now, after he trips you and causes 4 points of damage, the little guy looks at you and says, "Hey, man, are you gonna let him trip you like that? I thought he was your friend. Why is he hurting you that bad?
What are you talking about? He's right behind me.
Are you okay?
As I
Yeah.
look-
He just stripped you. I saw him. He just got your feet all twisted, and that's how you fell on the ground. Look how badly hurt you got."
Do I see two wolves now?
To what?
Wolves. That Volk.
Oh, no, you just see one book.
Are-
One book. But he's right behind
Is
you.
he?
He is right behind you.
And he didn't see him tripping, right?
No. But you do know that you tripped, and then now he's still behind you. You just tripped. And the little guy just told you that he tripped you. So.
Like I said, he didn't trip me. He's right there. As
Then
I
how'd you
point
fall?
towards the one.
I didn't see that. Are you sure?
He says, "Then how did you fall?" Because you know what? I know that most people learn how to walk when they're like 2 years old.
Perhaps I tripped on the sidewalk. I mean,
We've been walking on the
Did-
same block. We haven't crossed the street. There's nothing on the sidewalk. It's a flat sidewalk.
So you're telling me you 100% saw him tripping?
I'm telling you,
despite the fact that he is behind me.
Literally.
your
walking
friend
behind
just stripped you from behind. If he is your friend, I think he wants you to go back to the house. I think he wants to lock you up and just let whatever happen over here in this town. He doesn't seem to be looking for answers over here. Not like me. I'm telling you, let's go do something.
I'm just gonna get up, kindly, just like dust off my pants, and then go up to John and kick him with a brawl.
Okay.
I don't like your exact tone, so knock it off.
And John just looks at you. He's like, "Hey, buddy, I'm down here. Okay, I'm only 4 feet tall. You know, punching so high up there is not gonna hurt anyone. I'm just saying. You know, as much as I think you did it as an insult, I am going to say that, you know, hey, watch your tone and help me out here. Because you know what? I'm trying to help you. I didn't trip you.
Yes.
And if anything, if you want to be upset, you should be upset at who tripped you, which wasn't me.
You know what, John? Go do it yourself. As I like wave him off, like we have better things to do than listen to you.
We do have better things to do. We need to go find information to stop this crazy thing. And right around the corner over here, I told you, there's this house with a.
Why do it if you're such a big man? Go on.
Because I'm a little guy. I'm only 4 feet tall.
Oh, little baby upset.
Well, I want to get to the bottom of this. Do you want to get to the bottom of this or not?
I don't. Not with you. I don't like it when people that say are my friend blatantly lie to me.
But I didn't lie to you. I didn't trip you. He did.
I just turn around, go to the house now, like full force, like fucking, just ignoring him.
It's like, okay, don't say I didn't tell you to.
You're heading towards the house.
Yes, he's
The
heading
one
towards the
to
house.
left. Like,
Now, hold on, Vuk. When you look, you see them going to the house, and you see them walking around, but you don't see anything else or anybody else. You just see them that. I mean, you just see him. I don't know about Valinda because Valinda hasn't said what she's doing yet, but he is definitely walking towards the house. Right?
I'm standing here.
Vuk, go ahead and roll listen, and Belinda, you can roll listen too. All right, Belinda, you kind of hear some strange, very deep and loud foot stomps coming from the house.
I yell out to him, I don't think you should go there.
oh, are you on his bloody side now?
Well, I definitely hear something over there and I don't think you should go.
Where's I limp back now, like.
And the little guy says, "See, I told you we needed to go. You just keep wasting your
Shut the
time
fuck
over
up.
there. You just don't know what
Yep.
you're looking for. Let's go find things. I mean, do you really need to look inside the house to know that there's nothing there? What do you think? I'm hiding something from you?
what was the original plan before we decided to try and check out the basement? Before you, as I like give John a glare.
Well, you guys said that you guys were looking for information.
Like in character, I'm just saying that. Like, then we're trying to go get weaponry of sorts so we can prepare ourselves.
I believe so.
Why don't we go do that before we go to the spooky house of John's?
Let's do that.
And John says, "Okay, but what? So what are you doing? Are you going to the house, or we're going somewhere else? What are we going?"
We are going to get some better weaponry.
Weaponry. What are you trying to fight?
We're dealing with fanatics.
Yeah, but don't you think that maybe it should be a good idea for you to try to find out what you're fighting?
Yeah, well, human or not, inhuman, I should say, humans don't take very well to 12 gauge to the chest.
I see. Well, I think I know a gun shop if that's where you want to go. Actually,
I know of one,
a friend of mine owns one. I can probably get you a good discount.
I think you should lead the way.
Perfect. Let's go. So he starts walking, and Vuk, you see them. You hear them. They say, "I think you should lead the way," and they start walking, and you just see them walking out. Are you going with them?
Alright, then.
Vuk. Vuk, Vuk.
You might have had to leave the mic. Oh, bad internet, I see.
What? Hey, he's back.
You back, man?
Vuk is fighting the phone right now.
You hear me?
Yeah,
We hear you now.
good.
Sorry, my headphones died.
All right. So, Vuk, you
Hello?
hear them talking, and you hear Valinda say, "Okay, lead the way," and they start looking like they're following someone, and they start walking away. What do you do?
Okay. In, out of character, I want to say I try and follow them, but in character, guys, I only knew you for what? A day? Day and a half?
Basically, yeah.
I'm sorry, but I'm not risking my life for nothing.
Alright, that's fine.
I know that CCRPGs are supposed to be a games that require teamwork, but in character, good luck.
Yeah, well, I'll see you in my new character, so.
Okay. So, Vuk, you're not following them then?
Give me a second. One, I don't follow them. Two, I follow them. I don't follow them.
You don't. Okay. All right.
Hey, I don't want to run into that thing again.
Okay. So what do you do, Book?
Having things to inform rest of the group about what we found.
But they are the
And
rest of the group.
All right, it's only 3 of us. Fuck.
Yep.
That means I cannot leave you and hope that I'll survive. Okay, this just got complicated.
Yep. They're walking. They're heading towards. They're walking out
Changing a lot.
the opposite side from the house, and you hear them talking to someone, but someone's not there that is talking to them.
Guess we have to go and save their asses.
Oh, you don't have to save anybody.
I know,
You're
and
fine.
I'd rather.
You could
Not?
just save yourself.
I think everybody's okay. Everybody's gonna make it just fine.
Yeah. They have all the guns, and if that thing comes after me and I don't have any guns,
What guns?
yeah.
I have a 45 revolver. He doesn't.
Oh, well, details. Anyway,
So
you guys continue walking on, and you walk for about 2 blocks. And after walking for 2 blocks, the little guy stops, and he's like, "Okay, it's around here." He turns on an alleyway, and you guys see that there's a door on the side of the alleyway. Not too far after you turn, there's a brown door that is made out of metal. It doesn't have any windows or anything. It does have a sliding little door that it opens and closes. And he's like, "Okay, it's here. Here's where my friend, the gun store owner has a shop. You guys just need to knock. He'll let you in."
Isn't he your friend? Should you knock on the door?
I can't reach the little window thingy.
You can just knock.
Okay, I'll knock, but I can't reach. I won't be able to talk to the guy. You know, I'm doing you a favor by bringing you here. You can at least
Yes.
communicate with the people.
Wouldn't it be better for you to communicate as I'm waiting for him to actually knock? Like,
Sure
he's
thing, no
my
problem,
friend.
he says. And you hear him knock. Knock, knock, knock. Alright, both of you go ahead and roll your power again.
God. Fucking damn it.
I'm rushing after them. Oh, rushing. Keeping safe distance.
Am I supposed to roll power too? Sorry,
Yes.
I was doing my on the bed.
Yes, you
Yeah, no,
are.
you're good.
Yes, you are. And Vuk can roll power too, if it's there.
Yeah.
Alright, so Vuk, you're cold as ice, pretty much. Nothing happens to you. So, both of you hear him knock. The little window opens and he says, "Hey, it's me, John. I bring some new clientele. They're interested in your weaponry. I know you like to make money out of selling stuff, so I brought him here for you. And the guy's like, oh, okay. And that closes up. Now, you guys do hear that conversation going. Vuk, you just see them staring at an old door that it looks like it hasn't been open in ages. And you don't hear anybody talk. You don't see any little window opening up or anything like that. And no conversation at all going either.
Presume there's much. Supposing gonna approach them.
All right, he says,
Possibly.
and the little guy says, all right, he said we should go. So you guys go first.
Alright, John opens the door.
All right, so the door opens up. You open the door. And you see how John opens the door. And John walks in. And then I guess Belinda walks in. And of course, you two would have seen how little John opened the door. And walked in first.
Running to try and catch up to them.
All right, so as soon as you walk in, you see the following. Hold on. As soon as you walk in, you see the following. You see a store very decorated. They seem to be weaponry and ammunition and all this sort of crazy stuff, right? There seems to be bullets. They seem to be hunting rifles. They seem to be like all sort of crazy stuff, like a really, really well put together store. Vuk, when you walk in, you see nothing but an abandoned building that must have been a factory possibly at some point, and that it hasn't been used in at least 20 to 30 years.
Well then, let's see what you have in stock then, my dear friend.
Oh yeah, no problem. I have many good things in stock. He's like, I do have a couple surprises if you are interested in the big things. But tell me, what are you in the hunt for?
The bears, big nasty bears are coming
Oh,
in the
bears.
territory.
Yeah, I have I have some things that that are really useful. I have some sniper rifles that are great for bears, provided that you're at a distance. I also have I have some. If you're into traps, I have dynamite I can give you. And if you are into just going straight up and shooting, I have some elephant killing guns.
Just the rifle for me and the, maybe a bear trap or two.
Yeah, no problem. She says, okay, so yeah, no, don't worry. It will be on the house. You can have them, and you see how
I don't.
you see
I
them
don't
now. Vuk, you see John standing in front of a table that is completely empty. You see him having a conversation with really nobody because there's nobody on the opposite side, but he's having a conversation. And he puts his hands over the table that, by the way, is covered in dust. And you see the trail of his hands over the dust that he leaves as he just fidgets with his fingers over there on top of the counter that's supposed to be, but it's a table. And then he seems to grab something, but you see him grabbing nothing there, really.
Okay. This is bad.
What? Ah, it's just fine.
I'm going to put my hands on John's shoulders, and I'm gonna start shaking him like he's in a cartoon.
Okay, Belinda
Like
and
those
John,
old
both of you roll your power again.
Thank Christ.
Okay, so Belinda, you see John shaking, and you just ask him, "Hey, is there a hurricane going on right now? Is there an earthquake? Something's going on?" John, on the other hand, you kind of snap out, and you see how you're inside of an empty building. There is no short little guy. There is no weapons. There's nothing. If anything, you're in front of a counter full of dust inside of a building that has been abandoned for God knows how long. Got no idea who you've been talking to, but you realize that Belinda is sort of still in the same position that she was before. That you were before.
Oh, bloody hell. I just like go over to Belinda, like, and I start like violently shaking her, like, snap out of it. It happened at bloody again. Belinda, as I'm like shaking her.
And Belinda, you see that she just tries to hold herself from the counter. She's like, she says out loud, possibly something about the earthquakes happening over there in that town.
Earthquakes don't happen here. Belinda. I'm like now like snapping in front of her face, maybe flashing my pen light in her eye, just anything to get any stimuli, external stimuli to get her to focus.
So, Belinda, go ahead and roll your intelligence, I guess. Alright, so never mind. So, at this point, Belinda, all you can see is that he got his weapons, and now he kind of tells you to go. He's trying to tell you to go somewhere else. Meanwhile, the little guy, Belinda, tells you, "Hey, you know what? This is not cool." So he got his weapons. You need to tell him that you need to wait till you get your weapons before we leave. I think he's trying to get you killed.
Yeah, just wait for me, guys. I need to get my weapon.
What's this? Was I like as I like look over to Wolf?
Melinda, I can
Do
get
you have any
some magic
9mm?
What?
I'm talking to the little guy with the weapons.
I'll be right back.
Alright. Hi, Mossy, by the way.
Who are you talking to?
Mossy is in chat.
I'm back from the game.
Yeah.
Hey. What's happening? Sorry.
We see a midget and he's trying to get us killed.
Okay. Thank you.
Said person is not there, by the way. And
I managed to wake up
You
John,
don't see him anymore. Only I see him now.
but
Right?
Melinda is
Yeah, only
still
you see him
kind
now.
of.
Only Belinda sees little, the little midget. So, and he's telling you, Belinda, that that apparently everybody's trying to get you to leave without you getting your weapons.
Yeah. Do you have a 9mm?
And the guy behind the counter, yeah, I have a 9mm. I have a
Can I get
45. I have a 22.
22 is too small. I'll take a 9mm.
A 9mm. Okay, and yeah, and you guys hear her talk about getting a 9mm.
Is it like a simple like round table that we're at?
No, she's behind a counter, or what she thinks she seems to be a counter, but you see that it's just a table that is just over there that was used to maybe process, I don't know, probably fish food at some point. And
I'm asking, does it look flippable?
the flippable.
Yeah, no, like flip the table.
Oh yeah, you can flip the table if you want.
Yeah, that's what I do to like see if I can, with that loud noise, try to shake her out of it. Then, because if the table ain't there, how could it? You know.
You can. You just gotta roll your strength, and you will.
All right, let's see with my 40. Damn. Nice.
All right. So you flip the stand, the table, and Belinda. The next thing you see is that the guy behind the counter kind of steps back, and he says, "No," and you see John flipping the table, flipping the counter, and the counter just falls, and all the weapons just fall on the floor. And he's like, "Okay, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna be able to sell you guys any kind of weapons, because you guys are vandalizing my business now. I definitely think that they don't want you, girl, to get any kind of weaponry. They want to leave you to your luck. It's very evident. You can deal with that yourself. I don't need that in my business."
Guys, come on.
It's not real. How could I flip that? It is a. Look how big it is. I couldn't even flip that if it was. If it was a real gun counter, I shouldn't have been able to do it in the first place. Think about it.
It's summer girl, you don't want me to have a gun? You guys get to have guns, but I don't get to have a gun.
Belinda, there is no gun for bloody sake. This is a fucking fish factory.
And John says,
Look.
you see what they're doing to you? You see, they just don't want you to have weapons. They don't. I think they want you to die. They probably just want you to like pass, and then they'll just get to keep all your stuff. Go ahead and roll your power, Belinda, again. All right, and go ahead and roll your intelligence. And you really start believing the little guy at this point. You start kind of taking him seriously by now.
Is she like looking at him?
Yeah. He's talking to her.
Watch this as I take out my pistol and shoot. Revolver. See? Look at that! As I'm like, no blood, no
And
blood.
Belinda, you
Please,
see the
no
little
blood.
guy. You see the little guy jump to the side, kind of taking cover. He's like, "Oh my God, they're shooting me! Belinda, they're shooting at me all because I'm trying to help you get weapons. You see what they're doing to me?
Belinda, he isn't real.
He's
I fell
just
for
trying
it
to
too.
get you
Come on
killed
now.
for real.
Look, look at me. Not him. He is not real. I know what it's like, and he is not real.
He's just been trying to help us. Why are you trying to kill him now?
Who is he? Because he is not real. I'm trying to get this through your head. I am trying to help you.
It's like, okay, Belinda, just grab the weapons from the floor and let's go. Ultimately, if he tries to kill you, then at least you have a weapon to defend yourself.
Keeper, can I do something?
Yes.
This one is not gonna be that stupid. First, I'm gonna try to levitate Belinda on the ground.
Okay.
Okay. I suppose you can try and resist.
Okay.
If she wants.
What
So,
happened?
Belinda,
He's trying to
you
put
start
his
levitating.
telekinesis to-
You start floating, pretty much. And little John tells you, "Oh my God!"
You can try to resist if you want.
Oh my! Little John tells you, "Oh my God! Look, they're trying to."
Let's go back. Belinda, let's go back. I can teach you how to use magic if you want.
Little
It's not
John
powerful,
is saying, "Look,
powerful than a simple bullet.
they are trying to prevent you from having weapons at any cost necessary. You see that?"
I'm starting to wonder if maybe they're trying to tell me something.
Yeah, they're trying to get you killed. 'Cause you know what?
Belinda,
Whenever
we're trying
whenever
to
it's
tell
time
that
for you to
are
defend
in
yourself,
danger.
what are you gonna do?
Hey, Belinda, you are in danger of whatever is leading you down this path. Please snap out of it.
What are you gonna do the moment that something like this happens?
Belinda,
I think,
focus.
Belinda,
Look
you
at-
should grab
look
the
at me.
weapons. You should grab the weapons from the floor and defend yourself once and for all.
Look at me, not him. He is not real. I am real. Look at me. As I'm like right in front of her face, like, I am real. He is not. Think about it. He said he shrank. Then all of a sudden, he supposedly had a nice yellow jacket, blue pants, and a green shirt. All without us noticing. Explain that, Belinda. Come on now. Even you can't.
Yeah,
even
he
you
says,
have to
"I
admit
had that on
is
since the
strange."
beginning."
No, no, sorry, keep forgetting.
He says, "I had that on since the beginning." You know what? Look, he has his guns, right? On his pockets. He just grabbed them, and now he doesn't want you to get yours. I'm just saying, you can do whatever you want, but he just doesn't want you to defend yourself.
Belinda, whatever he's saying, he is lying. Look at me and think. Close your eyes and focus. Come on now.
It's like, yeah, focus
Close
on
my
not
eyes,
getting your
and then I
weapons.
opened up and I bent down and grabbed 2 guns.
Okay, finally. All right. So now that you got the weapons, let's go. Now we can go defend ourselves out there.
I'm physically grab her by the shoulder. What did you grab? There was nothing there.
Belinda, go ahead and roll intelligence. All right. So when he grabs you by, hold on, so 2 rolls? Okay, no, 1 roll. When he grabs you by the shoulder and he asks you the question, you kind of realize that he should have seen you grabbing two guns.
Linda, describe what you are seeing. Have you even handled a weapon before in your life?
And the little guy says, he's asking you like he never seen a gun before. He has two himself.
Belinda, I want you to just tell me the name and model of the weapons you are holding. Or what you are holding. Can you actually physically describe them and their weight for me?
This one is
I'm a-
shiny, and this one has knobby things.
Belinda, that's not what I asked. You know that. Do you feel focus on.
I don't need to know what they do or how to work them because I have you guys to teach me as we go. I just needed to get them, and I got them, so we're protected. You're welcome.
Do you even feel their weight?
You're
How
welcome.
much? How light are they?
And little John says, okay, well, are we gonna go now, or what are we doing?
Come on now. Focus on. Come on. Look
Book.
at the gun.
Vuk, you go ahead and you see him talking and arguing. Go ahead and roll your power, Vuk, while you're at it.
Raw power?
Yeah,
Okay. I mean, do,
that's what the cool cats do nowadays.
That's
It's
a lot.
bound to happen, man.
Oh. So, you see them arguing, and then the little guy just comes up from the side. And in that moment, you see, you notice how there is a counter that actually is on the ground, that there's weapons all over the floor now. And the Belinda, she's holding two 9mm weapons on her hands, and she's trying to describe him. And then the little guy says, hey, if you need some weapons, just grab them. They're right there on the floor. Your friend is crazy. He just knocked the whole counter down. I mean, I don't know what's going on, but there's an elephant gun there. There's a rifle over there, a shotgun. There's a couple of 45s if you need them.
Yeah. I was hoping that by having her describe the weaponry that'd help her with another power roll or something.
Bookie's gonna look at the little guy, look at the gun, look at the little guy.
Okay.
And then he's going to attempt to telekinetically guide I forgot the name of the bloody thing. The pendulum he has hidden in his sleeve, the one on the thin wire, to wrap around the little guy's neck, which is usually something you don't really see approaching if he hides his hand away from the target.
Okay, so when you do that, the little guy grabs a weapon, and he grabs a baton from the ground and puts it around his neck, and you cannot wrap his neck around because he's got that baton up there. He says, hey, I've been trying to help you here.
Impressive.
So, how about you start horsing around, and if you want a weapon, you grab it, and we'll go try to finish this whole problem. I mean, we're getting guns and we still don't know what the hell we're up against.
Oh, help me out with this. Can you please tell her that John does not exist? Little John. Wolf, as I look at him.
It's like, yeah, he says, he'll say anything just to get you people killed. He didn't want either of you to get your guns over here. I think he just wanted you to go and face on something and just die. He's been trying to get her killed for the longest time now.
Yeah, that's really, really cute.
Wolf,
No.
what are you hearing?
I mean,
So,
ultimately,
here,
I just want to keep you guys safe. I think you need to pick your friends a little better.
Shall we?
I think you need to keep your friends a little better. You need to pick them better. You know, he's not a friend of yours. He's trying to get you dead.
I have a few. Yeah.
What is
Uh,
going on?
You remember this John you mentioned?
You see him too, don't you?
Yeah, he's trying to persuade me to pick up a gun.
That isn't there, yes.
I'm fully aware. Well, I'm technically not aware they're not there. I can see them.
They're right here. How can you say they're not here?
But
John. No, I'm going to ask Belinda this. Is John in the same position as he is before?
No, he moved, and technically, Belinda and also, Vuk, both of you see that that John, the Keegan's character, that he is holding some new guns, that he didn't have before that he picked up from the floor apparently.
I do not have a rifle on me. I only have this as I hold up my magnum. Nothing else.
And you guys can clearly see the rest of the weapons on here.
What weapon do you think I have?
um, huh. I think you're right. I think.
And
Is it
then I forget what you said he got. This is out of it. But
Oh, yeah. Here,
like grenades or something.
Actually, I got an idea. This should hopefully get a power roll. Like, is it a Barrett 480? Maybe a Seminot 20? Is it either of those?
And little John says, "So, how much longer are you gonna stay here? I mean, we can go and try to, find a solution for this. I'm pretty sure things are just getting worse. We got
Things are
weapons
getting
now.
weird.
We got weapons now. So what's the holdup? Does he always have existential problems like this? I'm starting to wonder if he just is with the cultists. He's just trying to stall you guys up.
Are they both looking at John again? And
Yes.
This is back. I'll try and take another pot shot at him, just to help emphasize that he isn't there.
All right, you throw that ball, and when you throw it, the ball just goes down, and it hits where John would have been, and you guys see John getting hit by that. He gets hit. He
I
goes like,
shot
"Ow,
him.
ow!" He just shot me. You see what he did? And he's visibly bleeding from a leg.
Why would you shoot him?
He isn't bloody there. Look at him as I fire another shot.
And you shoot him in the arm now.
Actually, let me
It's
roll.
like, he's gonna kill me. This
damage.
guy's crazy. You guys need to stop him.
Yeah, that would have done 7 damage at this point, because that's a D10 plus 2.
He's just laying on the ground, you know, like not being able to move. He's like, you guys need to do something. He's gonna kill an innocent man. I haven't done anything but trying to help you guys.
So Linda, look at me. Why would I have snapped right now at someone that should exist when I don't see him anymore? I thought I saw him, but it's a hallucination.
I
And
can
yes.
see him there. Blood everywhere. You just shot him
Yes.
twice.
He's not real. Go ahead, go patch him up. Here, I tear up some of my shirt. Go ahead. Use this to staunch the wound. Go on.
I take it and I go tie it off.
Well, where's the
Trying
blood?
to stop the bleeding. I rub my hand in the blood and lift my hand. You don't see this?
No blood there. You're literally only one seeing that blood.
No, you see the blood too, Vuk.
Oh no, I know. I see it. But you never said that his perception of reality, that he got twisted. Only what he sees.
He can also just straight up lie.
Yeah. I mean, who doesn't have problem living with the little guy running around, especially that little guy can do nothing but be annoying.
So a little guy
Well,
just gets up and starts walking like limping, you know, right? As bad as he can.
and
And he says, "You guys are just gonna kill me, so I'm gonna leave. You guys, good luck." And
Belinda is
What are we gonna do now, guys?
he just
You
starts
only
walking
have
away and goes through a door, and then he leaves. Go ahead and everybody roll. I mean, not everybody, but Vuk and Belinda roll power. Okay, so Vuk,
Damn,
you're back at not seeing the guy anymore, but then again, he left. So, you know, that leaves you wonder if he was really there or not. But Belinda, you still don't see him anymore, but, you know, you
I can
just
still
not.
see all the
But you
signs.
you see everything else.
Belinda, did you tie it off? Do you use my part of my shirt to help him with his wound?
You saw that I did, and you saw that he got mad and he left.
I go over to where my piece of shirt is and grab it and show it to her. Then how come it's still here?
No,
What's still there?
But the part of my shirt.
she doesn't see it. And she will see maybe a piece of the shirt that is covered in blood. That he probably took
That's
off when he was leaving or something.
Oh, okay.
You never described him as taking it off, so I figured.
Well, no, because you never seen him taking it off because you guys were arguing as he was leaving, so maybe he took it off. I mean, she sees it covered in blood, so.
Belinda, think this through. Why would he, a gunshot victim, take away his tourniquet?
Well, maybe fail.
I don't know.
You wanna know why? Because he wasn't there.
Go ahead and roll intelligence, Belinda. All right. So you think to yourself, well, maybe if they're right. So so you decide that maybe you want to check to the through the place where he left, that door that he left through, to see if you actually see him hurt over there.
Okay.
Well,
So you go look, and go ahead and roll your power.
I'm like right behind her.
All right, and you see him just laying down dead on the ground around a pool of blood. He died over there.
Look what you did. Look what you did. He's dead.
Then take that shiny gun of yours and shoot me.
Why don't I just take it and shoot myself?
You can. You certainly can.
I just like back up and
You're
like
gonna be
very
very much disappointed.
yeah, just like back up, arms open, like, well then, choose. Like I then turn around like, go ahead then. Put me down like the dog I supposedly am.
Well, no, she said she was gonna shoot herself with a gun.
She's. I know, but this is just John being like,
Okay.
like,
Just in
like,
case you didn't
go
hear.
ahead. If you have to choose the one choose the one who has his back towards you. Belinda?
Hold on. Okay. Okay, so I take the gun and
Aim for the center mass now.
point it at myself.
Okay. You pointed at yourself. So go ahead and roll. Hold on, I'll tell you what you need to roll. Let me look at your character sheet. Luna Grendel. Private investigator. Because you don't have the weapon added over there. So we're going to have to add it real quick.
You could just roll the skill itself, like what I did.
Hold on. Firearms. Handgun. So I said.
This has been a fun session.
Working on it. Working on it.
That wasn't sarcasm or anything.
All right, go ahead and roll. Go under combat, and you will see where it says 9mm, and roll that. Click on that.
don't see it.
So
You probably
in the
have
middle of
to
the
click
sheet,
off.
you will see as his
Okay, go
skills,
out of it.
combat,
Okay, go out of it.
backstory.
Yeah, she probably has to click off and then click back on.
It's loading. Come on. Yeah, literally, I don't know. I fucked it up because I clicked out of it and I won't let me back in.
Oh.
Then I rolled it for you. And what a roll I did. Do you see the roll I did?
No.
7 out of 50.
That's an extreme roll.
Maybe refresh your page itself then?
Cool.
So anyway,
Oh,
since you succeeded the roll, you grab your gun. You shoot yourself with a gun. And the gun suddenly takes you, sorry. You feel that everything just turns pitch black. Not long after that, everything comes back.
Okay.
Not long after that, everything comes back up. However, when it comes back up, you're no longer there. You're somewhere else. In a whole different place. What the heck was that? You're in a whole different place. In a place where you're outside of this building. This building is of very, very strange construction. There seems to be some purple vegetation growing right next to it. There's an entrance, and inside you see these creatures moving around. These creatures look very, very unfamiliar to you, and they look like gigantic insects, more like gigantic mosquitoes, if you would. But they're just moving around, but they seem to be communicating with each other, so they do seem to be intelligent. What do you do?
Go and talk to him. Yes.
Sure. Why not? Why not?
does Wolf and I see anything different about her?
Nope. She's just standing still in place. She's got an expression of almost like a painful expressions because she got shot. So she's kind of like, ah. But she's just standing, maybe looking up a little bit with her mouth open.
I'll try to gently shake her shoulder like, hey, Linda. I'm assuming she doesn't feel anything, Mega.
Nope, she doesn't.
But anyhow.
So, Belinda, you approach this gigantic mosquito creatures, and the mosquitoes, they go and they start talking to you in some sort of language that you just cannot understand. They sound like almost as if this the amplified sound of what their wings normally do. You know, when you're sleeping and you hear a mosquito going right by your ear.
Oh,
Same
God,
thing.
that is...
Same thing, but amplified, much louder, and that's how they communicate with you. And unfortunately, you cannot understand them, but they seem to talk to you. And eventually, one of the mosquitoes grabs your arm and pinches it, and it's giving you a mosquito bite.
Ow.
Go ahead and roll your power. Okay.
God,
So-
this is painful to watch.
Literally, like, what the fuck?
The other mosquito comes back in and is holding an orb. And in this orb, there's an image of the cult that was attacking the parade. It's showing you how they are inside of a cathedral trying to complete a ritual. And right after completing the ritual, you see how there's a portal opening where Yog-Sothoth just seems to break through and come into the world and pretty much starting to destroy everything, engulf everything as he moves. What do you do? Do you reach for one of your guns? Do you just stand there while they keep sucking your blood? Anything. Okay, so did you say you reach for one of your guns?
Yeah.
Okay. So you grab the gun. Go ahead and roll under combat again. Roll the gun and shoot him.
I still don't see it under combat.
Hold on. Give me a second. Isn't your character Luna Grendel?
Oh, the deals.
Huh?
Belinda Dioza.
Dioza.
Where is that character? Hold on. Ah, I see. I put it on the wrong character. Ha ha ha. 1 second, please. Belinda.
Holding.
Alright. It's just gonna take me a sec.
Good. I can make a waffle.
Copy.
Those are nice.
Waffles?
Yeah, that's what Belinda said. She's going to make one while you're... Like,
What?
okay.
He doesn't have enough time to make a waffle. What are you all talking about? What is this? Alright, so that's that. And Belinda, go ahead and roll now your attack.
The combat? Under combat?
Yes, ma'am. Under combat. Combat or without bat? With or without? There you go. So, look at you. You take a shot. When you take a shot, you hit that mosquito thing, and the shot just makes a hole that pierces the mosquito from one end to the other, leaving a path of light in between their bodies and just completely disintegrating it, and you just see everything's in dark, and right after that you come right back to the world, to the regular world, where you see Vuk and when you see John standing there.
Us now.
What do you do, Belinda? Do you tell them about that vision that you had on that crystal ball that the mosquito was holding? The
So am I
gigantic.
back completely? Like,
Like, does she see the factory as
do I
is?
see the?
Well,
Yeah,
no,
do
you
I
see the
see
factory
I
still
still
as
see all
it
the
is.
guns.
You see
I
the
still
the
see
gun
all the
shop
guns.
still. Yeah. You still see the gun shop.
Okay, guys, I just saw some crazy shit.
Okay. How did you see that?
I shot myself.
No, you didn't shoot yourself.
You're allowed.
No, I
now?
No, you can tell them that you were teleported to a different world, and you can tell them what you saw over there, and then after what happened to you, that you got your gun, and you used it to free yourself from the mosquito that was biting you, while the other mosquito was showing you that vision on that crystal ball that was holding.
So, Linda, you said you were going to shoot either me or yourself. You didn't leave,
I chose myself.
and yet you're still here. Look, there's no blood on you.
Okay, and then I go and I tell him everything that you just said.
Okay, so she will tell you that there's no blood on her because she used a magical gun, and she'll tell you what she did to the mosquito guy. And what she saw on the magical crystal ball about what the cult is trying to summon.
At this, just like 1 moment, as I just walk over to Wolf, like, let's just keep going and go to this chapel she talked about. I don't
Would
think.
you rather first visit the hospital? We all look like we went for Black Death. And we then we need some clean clothes. Because
Yeah, just go. Let's go to my apartment. I'll be able to patch us up right quick, and you can borrow some of my clothing.
Yeah. It's all about staying alive.
Yeah.
Or whatever's close to that.
Yeah.
So, the gun shop owner, Belinda, he says, you guys are not going to live without paying for the damages, right? I mean, after all, your friend over here destroyed my shop with all the weapons I had over here for sale. So he's
We don't have any money.
well then.
We're trying to. They told us that it was going to be on the house. I understand that they destroyed your stuff, but
Okay, well,
Linda,
I
let's
need
just
some
go on now.
remuneration for that.
Come on, we gotta go plan now, Belinda. Well, come on, let's go. He doesn't matter.
how about an IOU? Let's go.
Yeah, yes, that will work. Yep, let's go.
Well, no. There's no IOU.
Like,
No, no.
I'm just like walking Melinda outside the shop, quote unquote, now.
Like, hey, excuse me. And you see him reaching out for a gun. You're not going to leave without paying me. and he takes a shot. And
Wrong.
let's roll to see who does he shot.
Probably freaking me.
Now I would be the most likely since I did the most
No,
damage.
He shoots Valinda. So, Belinda, just a moment. No cooking pancakes. You have a weapon.
Hopefully this will give her the shock she needs to snap out of it.
Yeah, sure. One thing or another. If I can get to the sheet, apparently this is more complicated than it seems.
Oh wait, shit.
Hold on, that's a blunt. That's a fumble. That's a 97.
Yeah, he shoots, and then the gun just falls, and they start shooting everywhere on its own. And then one of the shots actually hits you, but you feel the wound, the bullet hitting you. However, you notice that you see yourself bleeding, but no, you guys, when you see her acting like she got shot, you don't see her being shot at all.
Right.
So, Belinda, you feel like you're in some pain, but you're not necessarily feeling regular pain. It's not like your body hurts. It's more like the pain comes from deep inside.
Come on now, it's all in your mind. That's what we've been. That's what Wolf has been trying to tell us. We were seeing things. What happened wasn't real.
All right, so
I'm still fully in it, right?
Yeah.
Or am I out of it?
No, you're 100% in it.
Okay.
And this shot that you just took is gonna make you stay in it.
What was that?
I said the shot that you just took is gonna make you stay in it, because from now on you're not rolling power anymore. Now you're taking whatever you're getting.
Fantastic. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So you feel like you're you're shot. You just see yourself and you see yourself bleeding. So you were act like you're really hurt at this point. What's the plan, the rest of you?
Go back to my apartment and patch us up. Some more than others, quote unquote.
All right.
I would advise hospital.
What?
Yes, and do you think they would actually believe us?
To a hospital.
They wouldn't. They would consider us insane and potentially dangerous. Just quick confirmation. John is the agent, correct?
Yeah, FBI.
And he has a badge.
Yes.
Yeah. That doesn't mean that the FBI didn't used to, put their own into loony bins.
And also, this whole town could be in on it. We don't know who's friend and who's foe.
I mean, if you want to go to the hospital, go for it. I don't have anything against that.
If we are going to go there, we need to have a clear and concise story.
I think you guys are gonna do fantastic.
I mean, we do need to get patched up a bit.
Yeah.
I can do
Or
that
you
back at
think
there.
you can-
I'm well versed in that. Just let's go to my place where it's safe.
Safe for what? Safe for fishing.
Safer than being out in the open.
Yeah, you guys can come out of the closet over there at the apartment.
Anyways.
All right. So, are you guys going to the apartment? Are you guys going to the hospital? Where are you guys going? Where to?
I think this is Belinda. Belinda has the choice.
All right. Dear Belinda, where are you guys going?
I don't know.
Well, that's why I'm asking you. Where do you want to go?
We can either go to my apartment or to a hospital.
I mean, or anywhere else that you want to go. I mean, you don't have to go to
Yeah.
just either of those two places.
Let's go to the apartment to get patched up.
There you go.
All right, so you go to the apartment.
Yeah.
Belinda, go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll a 1d3. Let's see how bad the wound is that you think you have.
I forget how to do that. How do I do that?
So forward slash roll
R.
Yeah, roll.
and then space
And then
1d3.
phase. Okay.
1d3. 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 Perfect. All right. So the wound that you see yourself having is definitely not a lethal wound, but you definitely see how you got shot on the shoulder, and obviously, moving your arm gives you a little bit of pain, and it's not the most comfortable thing ever, and it kind of bothers you.
I'll be able to patch it up when we get back. And so I'll start first with Belinda just to help her. So here's my first aid.
Okay, and Belinda, you see that he kind of looks at you and he's like, okay, well, I'm gonna patch you up, but tell me where it hurts, and you tell him what it hurts, but he cannot see the wound at all. He doesn't see blood. He doesn't see anything. He's just like,
And this is just how I was taught in the military. No need to worry.
he's like, how can I patch something that is not there, woman?
I'm just following along with with their delusions for now. All right, Wolf. All right, your turn. As I go over to him.
All right.
That
So Vuk, go ahead and roll a 1d3, please.
And how much should Belinda roll?
Well, Belinda, I don't think she lost any damage. Because the problem, the issue that she's got right now is a different type of issue. It's not a physical issue.
I understand. I figured that if by me performing first aid, quote unquote, would be able to to have her own body convince itself that
No.
that did work.
No. She's having a psychological issue. She needs
Alright.
a different type of intervention.
Alright.
So, all right. So you guys get patched up. Are you guys gonna spend the night there?
if everyone else wants to.
Okay.
I'm okay with taking a short break.
All right.
Yeah.
So you
Because then
spend the
I'll be
night.
able to get a hit point back myself, despite the fact that I can't really do it, first save myself.
All right. So you guys spend the night there. The next morning, you wake up around 6 o'clock in the morning. Belinda, um, roll a. Just a sec. Roll a 1d3, please. All right. You had a dream overnight that you were back in that world where the mosquitoes guys were. And the other mosquito guy was talking to you and telling you that you shouldn't have killed his friend because ultimately they are your friends and they are trying to help you. First of all, I need you to roll sanity.
Oh, I was still under combat.
No, sanity. Sanity.
I will when I can find it.
It's on the very
It should
top.
be on
On-
stats,
yeah.
right next to your luck.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Right in front of it.
Yeah, no worries.
All right. So, Belinda, I'm going to tell you how much you're going to roll. First of all, you, on your time that you get to spend with this mosquito guy, go ahead and roll a 1d10. Belinda.
I am going to do it on my iPad.
Okay.
So it's slow.
Well, you didn't say anything. 4. All right. So in your dreams, you actually spent 4 months with this mosquito guy. You know, talking to you and teaching you things. And you actually got to learn that from the mosquito guy.
A spell?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And now you get to roll a 1d6 so we can see how many sanity points you've lost from your dream and your new toy that you have.
Okay. I'm typing it out. 1D what?
1d6.
6.
So you lose 1 point of sanity. And also you get 1 point to your Cthulhu mythos. So you will go into edit and you will add 1 point to your Cthulhu mythos.
Where is that? What's that?
On the very right side of the sheet. Let's say right about the middle. Should be right under credit rating. Next to persuade.
Oh my god. Persuade. Persuade. Oh, Cthulhu.
Mythos.
Mythos. Okay. Now I go to edit. And what do I do there?
You add 1 point.
1 point. Cool. From 0 to 1.
Yeah. All right, so fellas.
Hold on. Before you go to the fellas. I'm supposed to take 1 away from sanity too?
No, yeah. So everybody's awake. Belinda's acting a little strange this morning. She seems to be feeling a lot better, but at the same time, she seems to be acting a little different. What do you guys do?
Melinda, you okay over there?
I'm good.
No weird dreams, no little guys showing up in the middle of your room during the night.
Do they know about the mosquito guys?
No.
Did you tell us?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess she tells you all about her dream and how. Well, I mean, she told you about how she killed the mosquito, the fern mosquito. And if she wants to tell you about the dream, she'll tell you. But by then, you will know about the mosquito guys.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess she tells you all.
Everything.
So I guess she probably tells you also about the spell that she learned and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So you learn to make your night better?
What was that?
Sanity?
That's useful. Like, genuinely useful. If we can get close enough.
All right. So she also told you about the vision that she had, where the call was trying to summon the yolks of Thoth. So what do you guys want to do now that it's the morning and you guys are well rested? You guys got patched up. John, you there?
That... Hello?
Yeah, I'm there. Sorry. Yes, I forgot I muted myself. I believe we go to that cathedral. Best bet that we've gone in a long while. That wasn't from Little John.
Little John. Okay. All right. Well, how do you know what cathedral it is?
Would you be able to recognize it if you've seen it? Seen it?
Oh, go ahead and roll 1d2, 1 for yes, 2 for no. Belinda.
Oh.
Belinda, Belinda, Belinda. Belinda, Melinda, Belinda.
Oh shit.
That's what she said.
Yeah, for a second.
Okay, so yes, she will recognize it if she sees it.
Oh, then I say let's go for a jaunt into town.
Okay. Go ahead and
Because
roll.
there's
Okay, that's fine. So you guys go into town.
Yeah, because these are chapels, right? Like
Sure.
Crosses.
Yeah. The chapel of the little broken thingamajiggy.
Yeah.
So,
So
all right. So you guys go into the town. and you guys head on to the chapel. And you get to the chapel, and we're gonna see if Belinda recognizes the chapel. So Belinda, go ahead and roll your luck.
Where did it go? Oh, it's over here. I think. Was that it? Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there you go.
that-
So yeah, she recognizes the chapel. It is that very same one. So in her vision, in your vision, Belinda, and what you would have told them is that there were, a lot of cultists inside trying to summon Yog-Sothoth and doing a ritual, and possibly many other horrors. So, what do we do?
Let's go in the back and see if there's any actually there.
Okay.
Like, at least scout it out so we know what we're getting into.
Go in the back. Alright, so you guys go in the back, and there is a back door. I need somebody to roll. Whoever's going to try to open the door, I need a lock roll to see if the door is locked or not.
Not me.
Not me, he said.
I'm gonna try it.
A
Good.
luck one?
Show me what you got. Show luck who's boss.
Mm.
Oh, there it is. Wow. All right. All right. So, this is what happens. When you get to the back, you notice that the door at the back is quite big. It's a door made completely out of metal. Like, looks like an old door that it was built out of a whole piece of steel. Like, that's how heavy it is. And just by looking at the door and touching it and all that, you can imagine that the door is at least, let's see, let's make a roll for it. When it's about 14 inches thick. Just so you imagine.
Not sure now, but
Huh?
well, if you're not sure now, we are. Before we are now.
So the door is made out of steel. Is 14 inches thick. So you can imagine how heavy the door is. The what else? Let's see. The door is. I need a lock roll again to see if it's locked or not. So the door is not locked, but you're definitely gonna need a strength roll in order to be able to open it. That is better than the door's strength. And the door, due to the fact that it's got, I think I said, 14.
Yes.
So the door is gonna need a. One second. So let's do. Okay, so between the three of you, you need to pass a roll of better than 166. And let's see what it rolls. The door. So 1 second. So you need 25 or less out of 166. So I need all of you to roll, and out of your roll, when you add it up, you need to end up with less than 25.
We don't.
Okay. Nope.
Jesus Christ. Are we all going to get in?
Oh my god. What are the chances? Alright, so Belinda grabs the door. She looks at you and she's like, you know what? Move, little man. Let me show you how it's done. And she just starts pulling the door really, really hard, and the door starts moving little by little. Not really fast, not really hard, but definitely moving. And at that point, surely, slowly but surely, the door opens.
All right.
Obviously,
Got
after the
another
door
ready.
opens, Belinda, you end up exhausted. But the door opens. So what do you do now?
I'll go in first at least as I have my pen light back.
Yeah,
Roll.
Stand here for a second and catch my breath.
we forgot to go and grab gun, didn't we?
Oh boy. At this point, it might as if Belinda has a knife. You can.
Kill you both?
Yeah. Just. Let's just try. If we do it, if what Belinda saw is true, we don't exactly have the time for it.
Alright, so you guys walk in. As you guys walk in, you guys don't necessarily
Actually,
notice.
I'm gonna try to stealth it. Actually.
Okay, go ahead and roll still. Alright, perfect. So, but as I was saying, as you guys walk in, you're in just in a room that looks to be sort of a closet of sorts. One would say that they keep the tools and things in there, kind of like a shed inside of the house. And you don't necessarily. I mean, go ahead and roll listen. See if you can hear anything. You don't hear anything from there.
I'm looking for it. There it is.
Rook, you barely hear anything going on, but it's mostly noise, regular noises and stuff, not anything in particular. So what do you guys do?
Walk in.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go in, just get ready to blast some the cultists that I see. And
All right.
if not,
You get out, and when you open the door to the next room, you notice a nice white hallway. The area is completely clear. I mean, completely white, almost as if it's brand new. You know, like very very distinguished. It looks like it's a place of money. You know, it's a building. It looks like an expensive building. And
something like that.
it's got a couple pictures. Do you guys look at the images on the wall?
I keep going. I'm not gonna look ahead because I have to keep an eye out for trouble.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't really have much of protection,
What?
so we have to be paranoid.
Who needs protection? Come on, that's overrated. So, all right. So as you guys keep moving, you guys get to the end, and you see a cathedral, and the cathedral, it's empty. There's nothing. There's nothing in there. I mean, everything seems to be awfully quiet. I mean, in there at least, there's not a lot of movement. Might be an old lady just praying. A gigantic cross dangling from the ceiling with a Jesus Christ made out of wood impaled to it, and ultimately that's about it. Go ahead and roll listen again.
Alright, well,
It is nothing.
Belinda.
she also rolled, she failed.
Yeah.
Where? Oh, I see. All right. So no, you guys don't hear anything, although you do see when you get into the chapel. I mean, the cathedral, the area, main area. You do see that there is a little area over there that kind of looks like a mini house, but it's not a mini house. It's just an structure that is covering a set of stairs that just happen to go down.
And I start heading towards it at the ready.
All right.
I'm still hiding.
All right. So you take the stairs. You head down, and it's a spiral stairs, and they just keep going down and down, and they go down for, let's see, about 800. What? Okay, 1,300. Oh yeah, about 800 yards. We go down. It's a long way down. Finally, when you get down there, I mean, first of all, are you all going down there?
I
Yeah.
mean, we have to somewhat stick together.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys are going down there. Once you get down there, you see how there is some sort of cavern of sorts. And there's a cavern. There's some lights that have been built in there, some torches. There's a little pathway that seems to head into the cavern, away from those stairs that led there. Go ahead and roll listen again, see if you can hear anything. You guys got this. Nothing.
Only say deemed the son worthy of his age.
If only I could roll it like this on my D&D sessions.
Yeah. All right. So, what do you guys want to do?
Still trying to stay hidden. I'm just gonna keep moving forward towards the center.
Do some slight digging to see if anything if it can be found.
Okay.
And what do you enjoy killing any cultists you may encounter? Personal reason.
All right, so you start walking, and you walk around, and the more you walk around, you start seeing different things. Like there seems to be this hallway of sorts that has been dug over there. On the sides, you see how the sides they are covered in dried up amber, and this amber seems to be holding all sorts of wildlife in it that obviously are not around anymore. You see some some reptiles in there that are like just stuck in there. You see some dinosaurs there. You see some bugs, certain animals. And then you just start seeing the creepy shit. You do see some of these mosquito creatures, which are the Biakis. You see them there. And for that, I'm going to need a sanity roll. And I'm going to tell you what else I see, what else you see. And you see some of the ancient Yith people, which are the snake man. You see them there. Now, since you failed the sanity roll, I need a 1d6 again for all the joyful things you have just witnessed.
Oh boy, that's more than 5 points.
Oh, good. Oh, goody. Nanivuk to tell me how much sanity he loses.
And every time we do that, I have to go under edit.
Yeah,
Yes.
take
What?
the points down. Only that this time around, the Keegan, he's gonna get a phobia. So I need you to roll a 1d8, Keegan, please.
6.
All right, so let's see what the 6 gets you. Just a moment. I need to wonder our sanity rules. Where is the sanity? Right here. For the bout to madness. You faint. You're gonna end up fainting, and go ahead and roll a 1d10. And it's gonna take you 6 turns to come back.
I've rolled the sign of the beast.
And then you're going to get that.
Alright. What's the next thing now?
So, all right. So, Belinda and Vuk, you guys see Keegan's character just fainting. He faints. He just cannot hold the vision of such disturbing images. As you continue on, you start hearing louder and louder some chanting. You're able to go over a slope, and as you get on top of that slope, not too high up, you can clearly see how there's a multitude of cultists. Some of them are in a circle with somebody in the middle performing a ritual of sorts. And then there are many other cultists that are acting as some sort of audience, witnessing and probably sharing magic points in order for that to be performed. And then we're gonna see if there's some some other entities or not. So let's go ahead and roll. Actually, yeah, let's go ahead and roll luck first. Let's see if there are other entities there or not. Other fun creatures that may be there to protect them. Alright, so no, there are not any other creatures. So we're gonna go ahead and roll to see how many cultists there are there. Considering that they were attacking, oh man, I'm sorry, I didn't roll right. It wasn't 1100. But considering how many cultists were attacking the parade, what? That's not right. Let's try again.
No, we got 8 cultists.
There, 35 cultists. 35 cultists are there witnessing while the ritual is being cast by 5 cultists that are surrounding one cultist. So, how do you guys want to play this out?
I would like to stay unconscious and let them do the work.
Well, you guys think it's rounds to be unconscious, so that's another thing too. If you guys do decide to get into combat or get discovered in any kind of way, which it will get you into combat, keep in mind that your little friend Keegan, he's currently on vacation at least for 5 more turns.
Who could signal Belinda? Just come on, we need to get out of here. And just sort of pick up John on the way out, and they leave.
Okay, all right. So let's.
Against the idea.
We can definitely play that out. All right. So first off, you will tell Belinda that that's what you want to do. Maybe whispering so not everybody hears you. And Belinda, do you want to leave with Vuk or do you want to stay there?
Look, do you want to listen to what they're talking about before we leave?
No, he just shook his head, signaling her, come on, we need to get out of here.
Alright, fine.
Okay. So you guys leave. As you leave, Vuk says that he is going to pick up John from the ground and carry him out. So, a couple things that we're gonna need. First of all, I'm going to need a strength roll, successful, for you to pick up Keegan from the ground.
That's gonna be bad.
And then I'm gonna need dexterity to make sure that. Well, no, actually, you cannot pick him up.
I'll try it.
Can you levitate him?
Well, hold on. Right now, we're trying to pick him up. No, it will be impossible for you to levitate him all the way outside. Okay, so you picked him up. Go ahead and roll your dexterity. And we're gonna use that roll all the way until you get to the stairs. And now you got how many? I think I said 35 yards or something like that worth of stairs. I don't know how many stories that is. I'm trying to find the roll that I did. Hmm. 166, 77, 6. Yeah, 35. So we need to figure out how many floors is 35 yards. So give me a second. Hey Siri,
Can I
how
just
many
finish
floors is
sharing the guy
35 yards?
upstairs?
Okay, I found this on the web for how many floors is 35 yards. Check it out.
All right, so I figured it out. So 35 yards is about 72 stories or 72 floors. So in order for you to get out of there, along with John, that seems to be passed out on the ground, and he has at least 4 more turns to go, you will need to pass periodic strength rolls and periodic dexterity rolls. Failing either or will cause A, John to fall and take damage, possibly roll down the stairs, causing him to take extra damage and possibly die. B, failing a dexterity roll will cause you to fall down the stairs along with John, taking damage, and the longer you fall down without being able to catch yourself with another dexterity roll will cause you to continue taking damage until you possibly die. What would you like to do?
How about we just hide somewhere and wait until John wakes up?
Okay, so you just want to hang out there until John wakes up?
I mean, it's technically a least dangerous option, so you just need to hide somewhere so we're not easily visible.
Okay, we'll go ahead and roll. Roll spot hidden, see if you can find anywhere that you can hide. And then we're going to roll stealth to see if you can actually hide in that spot. Hello? What the heck happened? I don't know what happened. Discord just took a shit the size of Kansas. Hello, 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 hello. Alright. So,
great.
alright, so yeah, I don't know. Discord
Well,
went
now
crazy.
where do you go now? Okay.
Discord went just crazy.
I think it's time to stop. Cthulhu's messing with us.
Yeah. So, all right. So go ahead. In order to find somewhere to hide, go ahead and roll your spy hidden first to find somewhere to hide, if there is anywhere you can hide. And then ultimately you want to roll stealth so you can actually hide.
Is everybody rolling now? Yeah.
Yeah. If you want to hide, yeah.
Thought maybe stuff.
Well, Belinda's like, kind of uncomfortable over there because the spot that you guys found is not big for all three of you. So she's just standing over there, probably standing on the side, smoking a cigarette while you guys are like hiding there. It's just like, oh man, we're, this is just a waste of time. She says, we need to leave. Um, and by now, John is gonna have at least 3 more turns, and I need everybody to roll luck.
Oh.
I think I'm missing 1 luck roll.
Oh, me as well? Okay. Didn't know my luck was a factor. Oh boy.
You only have 20 points in luck.
Yeah, I spent a lot.
All right, so who is the one that failed the luck? John and Belinda. So both of you go ahead and roll a 1d5. Two. Okay. So there's 4 guys coming. And you guys can hear them because they're talking. They're coming down the stairs. So what do you guys want to do? They haven't seen you yet.
I want to hide.
Yeah, that was the thing, you know, when we were rolling stealth, that you couldn't pass the stealth, so you kind of don't have any room to hide at this point.
Oh, there's no place to hide. That's
Right. Right. So you guys are hiding, but you know that Belinda cannot hide. So if you guys want to stay hidden, you can. You know, Belinda may have a little bit of a hard time.
If I'm not up.
You will be right now in about, what, 3 turns left?
Yep.
So there's that.
I think.
And then there is... So, Vuk, you're pretty much with Belinda against 4 enemies. What's the plan, Vuk? Tell me how you're going to... How are you going to confront this to come out victorious? Are you going to levitate
There's
him?
4 guys.
Are you going to use the force? May the force be with you.
Yeah. I'm guessing there are no sufficiently big throwable objects around me.
No. So far, what you could find, you found. There's nothing else for you to be able to find at this point. You got what you got.
Okay. I'll ask you about this at another opportunity. But for now, I'm just gonna lie flat down behind what little cover we have and get ready to
shoot.
what is it?
Okay. Perfect. No problem. All right.
Well,
So
more like throw them as high as I can.
okay. So you do that. Belinda, obviously you know that you cannot hide. Do you take your mystical gun out?
Yeah.
Okay. So you got your
broadcast the
9mm gun out. Give me just a second. Let me go to Belinda's character. We're going to update the name. But in the meantime, so Belinda, do you want to wait until they are there, or you want to take a shot before they get there?
I'm gonna wait.
You're gonna wait. Okay. All right. So, John, you have just 2 turns left. All right. So the cultists are there. They pretty much see you. They say, "Hey," and they speak in a weird language, whatever, that you really don't understand. What do you do?
Quick question. How many people can they catch telekinesis at the same time?
How many people you can
And
use
second-
telekinesis against at the same time?
Yeah.
Probably,
One.
probably depends on their power, I want to say. Well, actually, no, it wouldn't depend on their power, but more so on their dexterity. Because depending on what you do, like, if you use dexterity to throw something at them, they can always dodge it, they can always move out of the way. And if you use something to trap them, they could always use their power to try to free themselves with enough power. So, really depends on what you're doing,
I
I
want to
think.
pull Vader. I want to pull Vader.
Pull what?
Vader.
Vader?
Darth Vader.
Or you want to do the force choke?
Yeah. Honestly, I always want, in every game in which I had them up, the possibility of taking telekinesis or something similar, I always thought I want to try and force stroke them.
Okay. Well, go ahead and roll your telekinesis. And then that will probably involve power. So ultimately, we're going to assume that you succeed, and then we're going to see how many of them they free themselves. So give me a second. All right, there we are.
All of them.
Yep. So they all free themselves. Okay, so Belinda, now is your turn. What would you like to do?
Well, I can't understand them, and they can't understand me.
Yeah, they don't. No, they're doing a sacrifice out there, trying to summon this big thing, whatever. One would think that they may not necessarily have the best intentions ever, but who am I to judge anyway? They probably just want to invite you to a barbecue and for some drinks and just be friends, Like, yeah, let's just hang out. You guys don't have to leave yet.
Pew pew. Yeah. I think I'm gonna try and shoot them.
You go right ahead, Missy.
What do I?
Combat.
Go into combat.
Okay.
You're gonna shoot 3 times. Alright. Wow. Okay, 99. So you shoot twice, and then the weapon just kind of disappears for the moment. And it kind of like disappears from your hand. You're not holding it anymore for as of right now. And you do the 4 damage, which you injure quite a bit, 2 of them. Alright, so this will be Keegan's turn, but Keegan is taking a nap at the moment, so Keegan will have 1 more turn. Alright, so now the cultists. Yay! Fun, fun, fun. And we're gonna be impartial on this, so we're gonna roll 1d2. Vook. Alright, so let's see what we got. One d2 again. Let's see what we do. Alright, a spell. Go ahead and roll your power book. Oh, you got mind control, buddy.
Yeah.
Alright, so the next cultist. The other 2 are on the floor, immobilized. Well, actually, I don't know why I roll, because they're gonna attack Belinda anyway. So, well, actually, yeah, for the attack. So, go ahead and roll your dodge, Belinda. Nice. And now, yeah. Alright, so Keegan. Actually, it's 10 o'clock, so we're gonna stop right here. This is a good stopping point.
I wake up and now we gotta go. No.